The assessor shall
Good
introduce
morning,
herself.
everyone. My name is Annie Grace Riponte. I am an accredited assessor for Plumbing Institute.
Acknowledge the presence of
I
the
would
TESDA
like to acknowledge the
representative,
presence of
processing officer,
Miss
and the ASC
Joy
manager.
Lasdose, our processing officer, Miss Rochelle Lora, our AC manager, and Miss Ira Shane Ribas, our representative from TESDA Provincial Office. Good morning, ma'am. Don't have to worry about their presence. They are here to oversee the conduct assessment and of competency assessment and to check if the conduct is in accordance with the prescribed competency assessment methodology and procedures.
Check
Before we
attendance and
start,
identity
please
of
submit your
candidates
admission
and collect
slip.
the admission slip.
Thank you. As I call your
The assessor
name,
must
please
instruct the
acknowledge by
candidates to
raising your
sign on
hand
the
and
attendance
sign
sheet.
the attendance sheets. Mr. Belijo, please sign here. I have here
Present
with
to the
me your
candidates an accomplished application form with
self-assessment
self-assessment guide.
This is an indication that you know and can perform all the unit of competency enumerated for Plumbing Institute. I would like to welcome you all to our center.
The assessor
for your
must
assessment
explain the
for Plumbing
context
Institute.
and the purpose of the
The
assessment.
purpose of our assessment for Plumbing Institute is to determine the level of your competency.
Qualifications
Today,
or
I am going
unit
to
of competency
administer
to
the
be
Competency
assessed.
Assessment for Plumbing Institute, composed of basic, common, and core competency. For core competency, we do have perform multiple plumbing units, installation, and assemble.
Tasks
The
to be
different tasks
performed
to be
and the
performed
evidence
in
to
our
be
Plumbing
collected.
Institute assessment are the following: prepare materials for drainage, sanitary, vent, and water line layout work, install pipes and fittings for drainage, sanitary, vent, and water line layout. We will collect the evidence through demonstration, oral questioning, and written test. To determine
Assessment
your knowledge
procedures
for
to be
Plumbing
undertaken.
Institute, the assessment method we will use are written test, oral questioning, and demonstration. This assessment method can help to measure your underpinning knowledge and underpinning skills.
Needs of the candidates to be considered
For
during
your
the
personal
assessment.
needs, the laboratory are located at the end of our hallway. You can also take your meal at our canteen. It is located at the lobby. However, during the assessment, you are not allowed to leave the premises of the assessment center.
Allowable or
If you have
reasonable
difficulties in
adjustments when
understanding the given
applicable.
instruction, please do not hesitate to inform me because we are willing to translate it to you. Also, during the written examination, if you have dilemma in writing your answers, don't be shy because we cannot accept you verbally.
Do's and don'ts during the
If
assessment.
you have concern, questions, or there's a need to you to clarify matters concerning the assessment, you may raise your hand because I am more than willing to assess you. But once the assessment has been started, please refrain from asking questions. It is no longer allowed. In the same token, during the assessment, if you have physical or any form of difficulties, do not hesitate to call my attention so that we can address it immediately.
Rights and
In case you
appeal
have any
system.
questions regarding to the assessment result, you have the right to appeal. You can submit your appeal to the TESDA Provincial Office where the assessment center and assessor are accredited.
Issuance of national
For
certificate
the
or
issuance
certificate of
the
competency.
national certificate, the AC managers shall inform you where you can claim your national certificate in 5 working days after the assessment. After the
Reassessment procedure.
If you found not yet competent, don't worry about it because you can reassess anytime at your own convenience. In case the reassessment is full qualification, you have to undergo the whole assessment process. If you are found to be competent in some unit of competency, the reassessment shall focus in the unit of competencies where you are found not yet competent. Also, if you fail 2 consecutive assessments, you will be advised to undergo a refresher course before applying for reassessment.
Occupational safety and health requirements.
Safety as you perform different tasks. Make sure you check your electrical equipment before plugging it. Avoid pulling the cord as you unplug the equipment. Observe proper body mechanics and lifting heavy equipment to avoid back injuries. In case of accident, please call my attention immediately so that we can provide you with first aid.
Confidentiality
With
of
regards of
assessment
the result of
outcomes.
your assessment, we observe strict confidentiality. This is to ensure your integrity, and the results are made available to the authorized personnel and to the institution where you had your actual training. In relation to this, the assessment package is kept in a secure place to guarantee the integrity of the assessment package. May I ask all candidates to refrain giving away any information that took place during the assessment process.
Provide
If you
each
don't have
candidate
any
a copy of the
questions or
specific
clarification,
instructions to the
then I am
candidates.
going to distribute this specific instruction. Please read it carefully and do not hesitate to ask questions right away. I may be able to translate it from English to your local dialect. If you need assistance, I am more than willing to assist you. I will
Assign
give
A
you an
numbers
assigned
to the
number.
candidates.
Your number, sir.
Instruct
So everyone
candidate
must be
1 to
ready
proceed
right
to the
now.
assessment area
Please,
with the
candidate
other
number
candidate
1,
stand by in
you
the
may
waiting
proceed
area.
to the assessment area. For the rest of the candidates, please remain as I call your number. Thank you.
After the demonstration, the candidate will be asked a series of questions based on performance during the plumbing demonstration for the oral question. The candidate 1 is able to answer all the questions asked by the assessor. The candidate 2 will also be able to answer the questions, though some of her answers are incorrect. Record on rating sheets details of evidence collected and judgment made. About the candidate's performance. The assessor
How
must
do you
provide
feel
the
about
candidate
the
about the assessment
I
process.
feel happy because all the tasks that are required in the competency, I perform all those tasks.
My
Summarize the
observation
performance of the
coincide with
candidate
your
during the
opinion.
whole
You are indeed
assessment
competent in
process.
performing different tasks for plumbing in situ.
Inform the
However,
candidate
I
on
have
areas
noticed
she needs
that
to
you
improve.
don't observe body mechanics. Furthermore, you are confident in answering the oral questioning.
Discuss the specific task done well by the
All the
candidate.
question correctly, and the result of written test shown that you are knowledgeable enough about plumbing in situ. In this manner, I would like to congratulate you for a job well done. I found you already competent. Congratulations. Please sign the competency results summary over here.
Provide
For the
information in
issuance of the
claiming national certificate or
the
certificate
AC
of
manager
competency.
shall inform you where you can claim your certificate in 5 days 5 working days. Disregard, I would like to say congratulations. Congratulations, sir. Please sit down.
Be positive without raising any false
How do you feel about
expectations.
the assessment?
I feel nervous and I didn't do well the other task.
Really?
Identify whether
In
any
that
parts of the
matter,
assessment
what will
needs
you
to be
do
repeated, and if so,
if you are
which
asked
parts.
to demonstrate the competency again?
If I would ask to do the competency again, I will study more and practice so that in the reassessment I can do the task well.
So what
Suggest
did you learn
further
from this
learning or
session?
practice to fix the
I
gaps.
learned more about the session that I must be confident enough to show my skills.
Emphasize and explain the
So,
results,
Mr.
which competency has been
Rodriguez,
and
you are
has not
able
been
to-
achieved.
You are able to prepare materials for drainage, sanitary vent, and water line work. But you did not do well or perform well in installing the drainage, the sanitary vent and the water line work.
Arrange
Based on
further
the result of
opportunity
my
for candidate to
observation
complete
during the
assessment
demonstration,
requirements.
The outcome of this assessment is that you are not competent. However, you can reassess in your
Provide
performance.
information on the appeal system and
Mr.
reassessment process.
Villentos, if you have doubts regarding the assessment result, you have the right to appeal, and you can submit your appeal to the TESDA Provincial Office where the assessment center and assessor are accredited. Would you please sign the competency results summary here? Thank you.
The assessor shall record the assessment outcomes.
Competency results
Ensure
summary.
rating sheets are signed by the candidate after providing feedback. Accomplish the assessment results summary. Submit to Assessment Center Manager assessment reports. The Assessment Center Manager will give the documents to the processing officer to accomplish the registry of workers assessed and certified. The TESDA representative will then deliver the documents to the designated TESDA office.